Much for being here. I really appreciate it for turning this on, for humoring me a little bit. So today I was thinking about our thoughts, thinking thoughts. um, you know, in coaching, we learn that our thoughts are so important. It's really really amazing just to stop and focus on all that goes on in your head and what you're thinking and what it does. So, lots of times, we think our problems are um, what we have or what we don't have. And lots of times, it really lies within our thoughts around what we have. Um, Thoughts become things, and we need to be aware of that. So, what does that mean? What do I mean, thoughts become things? Well, thoughts produce feelings. And when you feel a certain way, you do a certain thing. And when you do a certain thing, you have a certain thing. So it's think, feel, do, have. So you think something, you feel something, you do something, and you have something. That's it all boiled down into one short sentence. But I want to give you some examples. So there's so much energy that comes from our thoughts. Um, and it's just important for us to be aware. I know we all know we're told to bring every thought into captivity, um, but we really need to do it. It's not just a good idea. Um, it should be a way of life. So we want to just focus on, what we're thinking, what we're telling ourselves. Um, what energy are you supplying? So you can say, marriage is hard. Well, that's heavy. Marriage is hard. It's say it, or you could say things we cherish. Well, that's a great way to look at it. It's almost saying the same thing, but in a completely different way. So we can say, I failed. And, you just say the word fail, and we all feel the heaviness from that one. Um, the blow just a little bit. Um, so, I really, it's just so important to think about what we say. We say, do you know it? Yeah, I think 80 or 90% of what goes on in our head is just unconsciously going on, but it's all from things. So to bring our thoughts into captivity and decide, what are you telling yourself, and is there a better way to say it? um, or can you give yourself more energy with it? So what do I mean by that? Well, just what I was saying about the two different ways of talking about marriage. And believe me, I've got some tidying up to do with that one, because for years I've told my children marriage is hard. And it was my good intention. I didn't mean it to be heavy. I meant it for them. No, it takes work. But that's not what I said. I said marriage is hard. And so then they grow up thinking marriage is hard. I don't want my kids to think marriage is hard. Um, so, we really have to think about our wording, think about how we're saying and what we're saying and how we're saying it. Um, I'm so I can walk. So what are we telling ourselves? Are we, oh, my back hurts so bad. I can hardly move. Hey, my fingers are great. My eyelashes are great. I know that sounds silly, but honestly, I guess I'm back. I think we lost internet for a minute. So focus on what you're telling yourself. Think about it. You got to take time to think, because otherwise it just keeps going unconsciously in your head. So you've got to stop and think, are these thoughts giving me energy, making me feel light or heavy? You know, so think about what it is. I'm so bad with money. Why think that? I'm good with money. If you can't embrace I'm great with it, then say I'm good with it. But think about we limit ourselves so much. I could never do that. I'm not creative. Oh, and I've said that before. I've got the mind of Christ. Of course I'm creative. So we just want to focus on our words. And boy, I wish I'd learned this sooner, but I learned it now at 57, and I'm sharing it with you so you can learn it sooner. Focus on your thoughts. Focus on what you're telling yourself. I love you so much. God bless you, and have a great night. Thank you.